Alright, it's the first round of the Pedalhounds Enduro series. We've got a race team together from EMTB Forums, and we're going to be competing in the 7 events this year, all on our e-bikes. Super happy that this year we're doing it with a team of people who just want to challenge themselves and develop their riding skills and go and try something they've never done before. So yeah, it's going to be a brilliant day. It is such a nice morning. It is beautiful. It's going to be, I don't know, 14-15 degrees, which for February in the UK is pretty toasty. So just, it's one of those dream mornings where you wake up and the weather is just perfect. So should be a good day racing. We're all rank amateurs, we're all you know, just doing it for the fun of competing and taking part. So we'll see how we get on. This one I don't like. I'm not a fan of this one because you feel like you're speeding up and then there's some real tight turns and they're quite earthy and I've fallen off. That's why I don't like
Much better, wasn't it?
Felt much quicker going in slow and looking further through the course and not just looking at what's in front of me. I think the first time I was just trying to go balls out as quick as I could and only seeing your front wheel and then a couple of meters, and that's where I was just stacking it. Whereas this time I was trying to go slow in and look a bit further through the corner and it just felt much smoother. So we'll see on the time, we'll see what it looks like, but good run, man.
Good run. It's much better.
Last run of the day done. That was a brilliant last run. We all went down in a massive train and basically all stacked it. All into Connie.
That's because of me.
But we all lived to tell the tale. It's bloody brilliant. It's been such an awesome day. It's been beautiful weather, amazing crew that we've done it with. Woo. Say hello. Woo. It's been really good to get out on our e-bikes and do something a bit different. Alright, I'm with Paul Hunt, who organises Pedalhounds. I met Paul last year and we kind of started talking about e-bikes and how they'd grown, and Paul was sharing the category. I think it was the first race you said you had maybe eight e-bike riders.
Yeah, the first one we did in 2017, I didn't have any e-bike riders. Zero. So we've gone from 0, and today we've had 57 entered.
That is incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with that, and a good half of those are new time racers, and from what you've said, Rob, they all thoroughly enjoyed it and are coming back for some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and the crew that we came with, like me, had never experienced any kind of racing or anything competitive. We're just kind of social riders, but again, it's a very friendly atmosphere. Everyone's chilled out. The way that you set it up, that you can do any one of the stages, and it's just a really nice atmosphere. And I don't know what you've done for the weather, but you've brought it out of the bag again because it's bloody beautiful, isn't it, for February?
Exactly. We're really lucky with the weather. If I tell you 2 weeks ago I was up here just after we'd had all that snow and constant rain for about a week and a half, and I came up here and looked at some of the stages that I had in my head that actually came across the motocross circuit, because we're at a motocross facility and we were going to come across through some of the crossing gates and things, and I walked onto the parts that I was going to use and just sank knee deep into the sand. I was absolutely distraught, and I thought, oh my god, quickly got into having to dig out some new stages and change my complete plans for the whole race. My wife would tell you I had lots of lots of sleepless nights going, oh, what have I done, what have I done? But the reason I came here is, one, I know the circuit from when I used to race motocross years ago. It's got a good hard parking, you can come in on a road, so I knew that the parking and the getting in and out would be good. And I know that soon as it stops raining, that it really dries quickly. So I chopped around some of the stages. They were slightly shorter than I normally have, but we decided to run 4 laps instead of 3 laps. So actually everyone had 16 stages, and everyone absolutely loved it. I was really surprised how everyone absolutely loved it. There's a good flow of real fast stuff and some real technical through the trees. It all worked out in the end, but I can assure you I've had some very sleepless nights doing it. But that's how it is when you're a race organiser.
Well, it looked super slick and well organised, and I would have never have guessed, you know, you've gone through all of that to kind of put this together. It's I agree, the stages were fantastic. There was some technical stuff, some twistier stuff, and then it opened out for some of it, so you could really stretch your legs. And even on an e-bike I was feeling a bit tired by the end.
Oh yeah, some of the parts of the faster bits, the e-bikes were really flying. A couple of the guys that won the stages, I saw them go by and I thought, oh, it's taken like enduro mountain bike into a different stage when the e-bikes come past. And there's some good ex-motocross riders and enduro riders that have really taken to the e-bikes, and they seem to have had a new lease of life. They're like flying along again, which is, it's really good to see. And I'm really pleased that the women's e-bike class that I took another punt on at the end of last year, and there was only one lady came along, but today I think we've had 5 or 6, and they've had a great time. And one of your team has come along to her first race, hasn't she? And she's won the class.
She's blown away.
She's done brilliantly, and I think it's great to have the women coming along and riding. And I must admit that e-bike flow have put a lot of effort into getting the ladies to come along, and they're working really hard on the ladies side of the sport. Quite a dedicated shop to getting women riding e-bikes, and it's great to have them along, and great to see the success of their shop.
Yeah, where are they based?
They're based, I think, in Herne Bay in Kent, and Elaine, the lady that runs the business, tells me that sometimes they get 20-30 women along on their e-bike rides,
really?
Which is absolutely phenomenal. I've got plans, and I'm talking to people about, I think in the near future we're going to have enough e-bike riders, be it racers or leisure riders, to actually look at doing an e-bike festival. I think I know there's a big one in Italy, there's a big one in France and Germany, and I know we're probably 2 or 3 years behind the Europeans on the e-bike scene, but I think after the entry for this one, I think that not far around the corner will be an e-bike festival, I think, where we'll do some racing, a lot of maybe trail riding, going out on trail rides for people. A lot of the companies are interested in getting something going, so that, you know, there'll be test rides. So I think that's not far away now.
Awesome. Look forward to it. Well, thanks again, mate, for putting on an amazing event.
Thank you very much,
It's absolutely
Rob,
brilliant. We all
I'd
loved
like
it.
to say thanks very much for getting behind this series, starting your little team up, which was really good. You all look really smart and professional going round, and just bringing new people to the sport. I think, like you say, they've all had a great day, and they'll be back, and hopefully we can get a few more along.
Yeah.
So thanks very much, and we'll see you on the 24th of February, March at the Land of Nod. Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.